There's something happening on Thika Road. I don't know if we have that update yet.
My goodness. Okay, so I'm from where I am, I'm able to quite see what's going on.
That is a feed. This is Thika Road, right?
Thika Road, yeah.
A live feed from Thika Road.
Pangani, the Pangani interchange. That's what's happening there.
Into the CBD.
Yes, we're looking at it.
And it is chock-up blocked.
Wow.
My goodness, that is something else. And we're talking about 6:35.
Right.
And the traffic is at a complete standstill.
And I'm sure if at all you compare that to what's happening on the Google Maps, that should be a dark red.
And that should be a dark, very dark
red.
And it's interesting because this road, and just to go back, everybody always complains about this road. I remember when it was open, everybody was like, this is the way it's supposed to be. Essentially, the movement is supposed to be now. What side of the screen is that? On the right? That's how...
That's Thika Road. That's Thika Road, just driving towards... That's Madare is on your left.
Yes.
This traffic towards the interchange.
Yes.
You can actually see that traffic away from Nairobi, moving away from Nairobi, is flowing quite flawlessly. But driving into that interchange where you go down and join
the great people
through the tunnel onto Forest Road. This is how it's looking right now.
Did you just like have an accent a little bit there?
The great people of Mavaiga.
But because here on Daybreak we go beyond the headlines, it's not just about telling you the traffic, but then calculating the cost of that traffic. If you look at all those cars, brake lights are on, cars are on, fuel is being consumed as we speak. People are late to where they need to go to. Essential, I beg your pardon for that slur. Essential services will be delayed as a result of that traffic. What is the cost of that, and who's bearing it?
Yes, but then again, you know, these are the lucky ones. It is 6:37 right now. These are the lucky few.
The rest who are waking up
down
now.
by 7 at least.
And we have
they will not be late to work.
We've had successive governments in Nairobi County come in and promise that agenda one, we to sort traffic.
Yes. Wow.
Nothing. Till now.
Yeah.
Right.
It just becomes a part of life, just living in this city, I guess.
Yes.
Right.
Of course, you're used to this kind of traffic. We'll be checking the roads moving on.
Right. So Willis is going to take a look at some of the feed coming through on in regards to traffic there. So.
And as Willis loads that system there.
All right.
Oh, there we go.
It's almost black looking at the Google map.
That's right. If you can get a closer shot of this before we even zoom into it, it looks almost black, and that's the point that we are talking about on that road. It's almost black in some of the areas here before I even zoom in. So this is quite the. Here we go, right here. This is actually where it is.
Yes.
Yeah. This is where we are at, and you can see, in fact, it's gone. I have the guidelines right here. So we can see. So this is actually, when it turns this color, because red is, there's a snarl up, or when it turns this color, I'm assuming it's maroon. Let's assume it's maroon.
No.
According to...
He's fine.
According to Google, it means that it's not just, it's going to be very slow. So that means it's very slow in this area. They're going to take quite a while to go there.
If guys can avoid that area for now, it will be beneficial. If you can avoid that.
If you can avoid it. The problem is there is really no alternative.
Some people do not have a choice.
Yeah. So you can go ahead.
I've actually gotten some of the numbers, right? So in terms of traffic, Nairobi spends about 2 billion shillings a year on sort of traffic-related costs alone. In terms of construction of facilities that will help decongest traffic, already billions have been spent on various interchanges. But yet, for some reason, we launch roads all the time, bypasses, and we still have some of the images, that you're still seeing on the screen. Very disturbing. I think whoever can
that Pangani interchange, I think, is the worst right now.
I don't know what the highest award in Kenya is right now. But if you can, what did you say, Willis?
I said OGW.
OGW. I think if you can sort out to some extent Nairobi's traffic, we should give you that award.
Yeah. Right. So let's just take a look at some other areas as well that we had looked at in the morning. If you look at the CBD now, is getting to be a little bit. There's a little bit of a snarl up, as you can see. So I'm talking about Sharia House area, Freedom Corner. It's slowly building up. Parliament Road on the other side looks good inside. Kencom House, I know a lot of people travel there as well. There's a stage there, so I assume that's where Shidaeko was on number 46. That's where that problem is. Kim's, the GPO area, is quite the snarl up as well, as you can see. But nothing like the other. Remember, red is you'll wait.
fair.
Yeah, it's fair.
It's
I mean,
moving.
you'll take some time there, but it's okay. It's not like the dark maroon stroke magenta. We don't know whatever color it is that's there. And which other road did you say?
Try Langata Road for now. Let's just see how Langata Road
Right,
is. It's 20 minutes to
Langata.
7.
We say Langader. You just look at where the reds are. You'll probably know it is. Okay, so that's Limuru
It's to
Road.
yourself, Willis. It's to yourself.
That is, I'm just saying, this is Limuru Road. And there's a snarl up as well. Let's look at Langader.
Your geography is a bit...
No, you're gonna just have to type that in, just like he did Mombasa
Yeah, just
Road.
type it in.
No, I
Willis.
got it. It's right here. Musinini. All right, so here we go. We have Langata. Ooh, okay. That's a shocker for once. Langata Road is actually...
But that's
not so bad.
Langata Road. Which section of Langata Road?
Galleria
Because-
Mall.
Yeah, that's
Langata
Galleria-
Road, sorry.
Now you finally got it.
Cemetery is okay, but as you come on out towards the southern bypass, there
The interchange,
the problem
yes.
starts. If you're going towards Nairobi Dam Estate as well,
goodness.
Deliverance
Sections of
Church,
Black Duck, yeah.
Uchumi, Carnivore.
Uchumi,
Wow.
Carnivore,
What's the Rongai looking like?
Longai. Let's take a look at the diaspora. Madzarongai Nizi.
You can see the red coming down. Yeah,
Right here.
That one.
Wow. Oh my God.
So this is along Catholic University. So in case you're around that side, Catholic University,
way
Magadi
down
Road,
to
all
there.
the way, Maro Gardens,
You're only good.
Banda
Okay,
School.
Yeah.
All right, so from Banda School there, it eases up a bit.
Yes.
It becomes red as well. So it becomes green rather. So the traffic, of course, heading into going to Langata Road. If you're going back home now, maybe you had a night shift, you're all good. You, by all means, make your way there. Take a look at my 3 route real quick. See what people are saying there. Right, there is, okay, so that could be a reason for the snarl up. About 3 minutes ago, at Frank_Davela says that there's an accident at Globe Roundabout involving 3 cars. So there's an accident along Globe Roundabout that's involving 3 cars as well. And then that was at 6:37. And then it also says, Jay Wamanji says, I guess Kenya Ikonawele, okay, sorry. He's saying that there's some trucks that have blocked the road as well. And then traffic from Devki Mombasa Road to Mlolongo flowing smoothly. That is Mulwa Kirui. And then also Vincent says that a car had broken down at Muthaiga. It's been towed away. So that explains why
That must be part of the
there is
problem.
Yes.
the problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's that-
Now, we also have a different angle on Thika Road right now. Our cameraman is there. We have a different angle now. Our
Right.
cameraman has turned the camera facing the opposite direction.
To the underpass, I think.
Yes, bumper to bumper, nothing moving. And you can see that's not just the main highway, even the service lane as well. This is heading into town.
There you go. Wow.
This is just after the Utali Drift, I think. Then you see that interchange there at Muthaiga.
And if I
So
can
driving away from town, it's flowing very smoothly, but driving towards town, you can see how the interchange is as well.
I mean, I was going to say, it's always good to be the leader, but not in matters of traffic congestion. According to a report released last year, Nairobi is the 2nd worst city in the world.
And this is just
in
starting.
terms of traffic.
By
I don't know if
7
that explains what you're seeing on your screen
That's
right
a
now.
service lane on the other side. It's not moving at all.
Oh my goodness.
So if anyone thought that by joining the service lane on Thika Road it would be easier,
Yeah.
it
So
definitely is not. Yes, and that's how the situation is on our roads this morning. I think the worst so far is Thika Road.
by
Magadi
Mombasa
Road
Road.
as well, a dark red from all the way from Rongai
So it's
up
dark
until...
red now,
Yes,
not
it is
maroon.
dark red.
okay.
Langata Road, I
these
think...
colors.
What was it? Magenta.
No, we'll standardize them.
Magenta.
Dark maroon.
It's day one. We'll standardize them. Don't worry, viewers. We'll standardize them for
Dark
you.
red.